London to Brighton bike ride day, June 16th, 2024.
We are very close to the first checkpoint. So
This was the actual speed we were going at and could have been much faster if we were not applying our brakes throughout.
and it's getting a little colder, so it's even drizzling a bit.
14,000 cyclists from all walks of life. This gentleman was so kind enough to stop me and help me with the seat.
Hello, what can we get you? We've got bananas, we've got cake. Better than it was at 7:30.
It's getting warmer.
Ideally, 12 to 16 weeks of good training is required. I barely trained for 8 weeks for this ride.
Heading into the second checkpoint. That's at 32 kilometers, I think.
And I made sure that I made use of every checkpoint to rest, relax, stretch and fuel myself before starting the journey again.
50 kilometers. I just realized that's more than half of the distance. Real nasty hills on the way. No, there's the biggest one coming up. Getting prepared for that one.
Let me get my bike checked for one last time. Would I want to do this again? Probably not. I have 2 reasons for this.
This one is the steepest hill so far.
Definitely worth the steep climb up here. So here we are, very close to the beach where the finish line is. Please register for this ride. It is a must do at least once in a lifetime. Welcome to London to Brighton bike ride day, June 16th, 2024. Before we start the journey, let's make this dua first. We are on our way, all set. Let's go. Bismillah.
10 kilometers done, alhamdulillah. We are very close to the first checkpoint, so looking forward for a nice rest.
Every checkpoint is so well equipped with everything you require. Toilets, drinking water, mechanical stations where you can get your bikes checked, food stalls, ambulances, medical facilities. Everything was so very well planned.
After a little rest, leaving the checkpoint now to continue from here, and there will be another 11 miles before we rest again.
After a little bit of rest at the first checkpoint, which was at around 18 kilometers, the ride from there was a very pleasant one going downhill. I wasn't really expecting this because it was quite a long one. This was the actual speed we were going at and could have been much faster if we were not applying our brakes throughout the way down. It was a little scary for me and at times I felt like I was going to fall, but alhamdulillah none of that sort happened and we reached down safely.
Lovely long descent after the first checkpoint, and it's getting a little colder, so I need my gloves. It's even drizzling a bit. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but we are all prepared with our waterproof jackets, so it should be fine, inshallah. Let's go. This one is a long steep ride, so I'm just gonna get down and walk. Don't want to tire myself. It's a long way to go from here. We've just been able to finish the first checkpoint, which was at 17 kilometers. The total distance is 87 kilometers. So I need to relax, take it easy. I haven't even reached the first half, so no need to rush. Inshallah, slow and steady wins the race. I don't want to win the race, I just want to complete it. So it's not just me, others are also getting down.
14,000 cyclists from all walks of life, different age groups, enjoying the journey, going at their own pace towards one goal. This gentleman was so kind enough to stop me and help me with the seat. He suggested I should have a higher seat when he saw me struggling on the hill. It's really nice to see people looking out to help each other.
Right up the hill, and the best part comes is going down. Beautiful, nice, relaxing, enjoying the breeze. Another very steep hill. All of us down, walking up. That's a wise thing to do. There's some snacks on the right. I might have some.
Hiya, you alright?
Good,
Good morning. Hello. What can we get you? We've got bananas, we've got cake. Water refill.
Is cake vegan?
We have got vegan cakes.
Yes, please.
That's dairy free there, right? And vegan. Pound each and also. Better than it was at 7:30 this morning, and this road was like water today.
It's just lovely. It's getting warmer. We were anticipating rain, but alhamdulillah, it's just beautiful.
You need to train yourself well for this kind of bike ride, especially when there are so many uphills on the way. Ideally, 12 to 16 weeks of good training is required to get yourself physically ready for this ride. I barely trained for 8 weeks for this ride, and in this video ahead I'm going to tell you what other things I believe that have helped me complete this ride so easily. Alhamdulillah.
$30 kilometers done, alhamdulillah. Just over 50 kilometers to go. Let's go. Heading into the second checkpoint. That's at 32 kilometers, I think.
We'll go over there, mate, and show
At the second checkpoint, waiting for my bike check in the queue. Just making sure everything is fine.
There were total 4 checkpoints, and I made sure that I made use of every checkpoint to rest, relax, stretch and fuel myself before starting the journey again. There are thousands in the ride that don't need to do this and stop at every checkpoint to rest, but of course I'm not one of them.
32 kilometers at the second checkpoint. So far so good, alhamdulillah. Up to this point we have experienced a lot of uphills, very challenging uphills. We had to walk a lot of them, but after that a lot of course going down, and it was absolutely fun and easy. All along the way there were marshals at every turning point. You will not get lost because there will always be somebody guiding you at every turn. There were also medical facilities on the way. Also a lot of snack points, snacks prepared by the locals such as cakes and pastries, a lot of fruits such as bananas. You could buy them at very low cost. So now let's get ready for the next 11 miles, inshallah.
Apart from the 8 weeks bike training that I had, what was the other thing which actually helped me with this bike ride? Can you guess? Let me know in the comment section.
40 kilometers. This is the third checkpoint. 2 more to go. $50 kilometers. I just realized that's more than half of the distance. Alhamdulillah. So we are at the 4th checkpoint. Another one waiting for us, and then it will be the finish line, inshallah. Really needed this one. We had been anticipating rain and strong winds, but alhamdulillah, none of that sort. Such a beautiful sunny day, no rain at all, just a few drizzles, and then it was done. But I must say, real nasty hills on the way. And I just came to know there's the biggest one coming up. Getting prepared for that one.
But before that, let me get my bike checked for one last time. And you don't have to pay anything for this. Is there any reason why you shouldn't come for this bike ride when everything is so well taken care of for you and for your bike? Let me know in the comment section below. So the question is, Would I want to do this again? The answer is probably not. I have two reasons for this. First, you need to find a lot of time to train before this ride. And seeing my current schedule, finding that kind of time is a big struggle for me. I will give you my second reason later in this video, so please keep watching.
Guess what? The toughest hill coming up. The beacon is supposed to be a really challenging one. The biggest challenge of this London to Brighton bike ride. This one is the steepest hill so far and it's the last one, so thank God we are going to finish after this, inshallah.
What a beautiful view from the top. Definitely worth the steep climb up here. Coming back to the second reason why I wouldn't want to do this ride again. You need to do a lot of carb loading to fuel your body up with enough glycogen stores to be readily available during this entire ride. So you are able to keep going without burning out. For this, at least 10 days before the ride, you need to start including a lot of carbohydrate in your diet. That's actually not a very bad thing because you are going to burn all of this very soon. Problem is, in the name of carbs, you start having a lot of junk food, which gets your body addicted and increases your craving for these type of foods. I'm not sure if this happens with everybody else, but personally I have experienced this in my case. And after the ride is over, it becomes very difficult for you to come out of this type of eating. All of a sudden, it takes some time to cut them out from your diet.
80 kilometers done. How far are we?
Not long. Not long at all. Not long.
After climbing the difficult beacon and cycling the nice downhill, we are now into the Brighton city. This might sound very funny, but cycling from here till the finish line, it just felt never ending. I would like to point out something, that because this is a road cycle event, you do need to follow the traffic rules. Not to forget the dedicated cycle routes all along the way and the marshals at every point, at every turning point, made it a lot easier for us to ride with confidence towards the finish line. So here we are, very close to the beach where the finish line is, and what a lovely day we had, alhamdulillah. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it and share it with your family and friends. And if I inspired you even a little bit, I would say please register for this ride. It is a must do at least once in a lifetime. On a good note, if I get enough time to train and if I have my group of fun-loving friends coming with me, I am going to do it again, inshallah. And if you have any more questions, if you need any more advice or suggestions from me regarding this ride, regarding the training, then please post your questions in the comment section below. I will be more than happy to answer them. I have more videos coming up with regards to London to Brighton bike ride. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel as yet, please do subscribe now so you can get instant notification to all those videos as soon as they are posted on YouTube. Thank you for watching and I will see you there. Till then, take care.